The truth nobody tells you about Forex trading. Let me tell you something that most people in the Forex industry will never tell you. Forex trading is not what you think it is. When you first discover trading, everything feels exciting. You see charts moving. You see people posting profits. You see screenshots of trades making hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And in your mind, something clicks. You start thinking, this could be my opportunity. This could change my life. This is how I escape financial struggle. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with thinking that way. Because Forex trading can change your life. But what nobody tells you is this: the version of trading you see online is not the reality you will experience in the beginning. The dream versus the reality. The dream is simple. You learn a strategy. You apply it. You make money. You become consistent. You grow your account. But the reality is very different. You learn a strategy. You feel confident. You enter your first few trades, and then suddenly, you lose. And not just once, but multiple times. And that's when confusion starts. Because in your mind, you did everything right, so why are you still losing? This is the first truth nobody tells you. Trading is not about being right. It is about managing being wrong. You will lose a lot. This is something most beginners are not prepared for. You will lose trades, even when your setup is perfect. Even when your analysis is correct. Even when everything looks right. The market can still go against you. And if you are not mentally prepared for this, you will start reacting emotionally. You will start doubting yourself. You will start changing your strategy. And that is the beginning of inconsistency. This is why traders like Mark Douglas emphasized in Trading in the Zone that trading is a game of probabilities. Not certainty, not prediction, but probabilities. The addiction to winning. Here's another truth nobody tells you. Most traders are addicted to winning, not to making money, but to being right. They want every trade to win. They feel uncomfortable taking losses. They take losses personally, and because of that, they do things that destroy their account. They move stop losses. They close trades too early. They revenge trade after losses. They increase lot size to recover faster. And all of this comes from one problem. They cannot accept being wrong. But in trading, being wrong is normal. In fact, it is required. The emotional trap. Let's talk about emotions. Because this is where most traders fail. You can have the best strategy in the world. But if you cannot control your emotions, you will still lose. Imagine this. You take a trade. It goes into profit. You feel excited. You feel confident. Maybe even a little bit powerful. Then suddenly, the market pulls back. Your profit starts decreasing. Now you feel fear. You don't want to lose what you gained. So you close the trade early. And then what happens? The market continues in your direction. And now you feel regret. This cycle happens again and again. And it destroys your confidence. Overtrading, the silent killer. Another truth nobody tells you is this: you don't need to trade every day, but beginners do the opposite. They trade constantly. They open multiple positions. They jump into the market without clear setups, sometimes out of boredom, sometimes out of frustration, sometimes just to feel like they are doing something. But trading more does not mean earning more. In fact, it usually means losing more. Professional traders are selective. They wait. They observe. They act only when the opportunity is clear. The illusion of fast money. Let's be honest. One of the biggest reasons people enter Forex is because of money. They want fast results. They want quick profits. They want to grow their account quickly, and that desire leads to one dangerous behavior: over-risking. They risk too much on a single trade. They use high lot sizes. They try to double their account quickly. And sometimes, it works, but only temporarily. Because eventually, one bad trade wipes everything out, and they are back to zero. The real skill is not strategy. Most people think trading is about strategy, indicators, entry points, market structure, but the real skill is something else. It is self-control, because the strategy is easy to learn. But controlling yourself under pressure is extremely difficult. This is why two traders can use the same strategy and get completely different results. One follows the rules, the other breaks them. And over time, that difference becomes everything. The loneliness of trading. Here is something very few people talk about. Trading is lonely. There is no boss, no team. No one telling you what to do. You are responsible for every decision, every loss, every mistake, and that can be mentally exhausting. Because when things go wrong, there is no one to blame, only yourself. The turning point. At some point, every trader reaches a breaking point. A moment where they realize, this is not working. And at that moment, they have two choices, quit, or change. The traders who quit say, trading is not for me. The traders who succeed say, I need to change myself, and that is the moment everything shifts. The real path to profitability. The real path is not exciting, it is not fast, it is not easy. It is repetitive, it is boring, it is disciplined. You follow your rules. You manage your risk, you accept losses, you stay patient. And you repeat this process over and over again. And slowly, very slowly, results begin to change. The truth about time. Nobody tells you how long it really takes. Some traders take months, some take years. But almost everyone underestimates the time required, because trading is not just a skill. It is a transformation. You are not just learning charts. You are learning how to think differently, how to act differently, how to control yourself under pressure. Final truth. Let me leave you with this. Forex trading is not a shortcut. It is not easy money. It is not a guarantee. But it is an opportunity to build discipline, an opportunity to develop patience, an opportunity to grow mentally and financially. But only if you are willing to do what most people won't. Stay consistent, stay disciplined, and most importantly, stay in the game long enough to improve, because in the end, the market is not your biggest enemy. Your emotions are, and once you master them, you unlock your true potential.